What can you share about season 2, or can you share any secrets at all?
Well, I can't share any secrets because otherwise it wouldn't be secrets.
We've not been briefed on what we can say or what we can't say. Have you been briefed?
No. I think they just assume that we're not going to.
I know, it's going to say everything.
Leak everything. You know, I've heard Carlton say, so I feel I can say this, that they've talked about possibly meeting Norma's brother.
Oh, wow.
So is the mysterious uncle joining the family?
Yeah, I think we could meet a new Bates, and so I think that's
a new love interest for Norma and Norman.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not the same person.
Yeah.
Obviously not.
Not one for the other.
Yeah.
How about romance?
For
Dylan and Bradley?
What was the question?
I know the Dylan and Bradley
It's escalating things a little
romance is definitely going to be explored straight away. We're going to definitely get back into that. I can't definitely say which way it's going to go and what's going to happen. But we're definitely going to dive back into that and see what happens with that relationship.
And how about you and Norma?
No.
It's
It's not going to happen.
Pretty
Not
much-
for a while.
pretty
She's
much.
been hurt. She's been rejected by him a number of times, and I think she's too smart to kind of go back there just yet.
Are they still going to be friends?
Oh yeah, they're still gonna be friends. I mean, she still works at the motel, so she sees him nearly pretty much every day. So they're still friends, but it's at a distance.
So if that door closes, does your relationship with Norma then increase, or will we see you interacting with different characters than we did in the first season? Or?
Yeah.
Well, she's working at the motel. She's going to be forced to interact with all of them pretty
Right.
closely.
Yeah, we're gonna be lining up to date Emma. There's gonna be so many people out there. There's not.
It's like the morning buzz going off in her head yet that this family's a little unusual.
Yeah, but she loves that. I mean, she's dysfunctional as well, and she's kind of got a replacement mother with Norma anyway, so I don't think she'd give that up for the world.
Is she going to get in on the killing?
I don't. I hope not. Go on. I don't want to.
But it's not becoming family business and everybody kind of gets roped into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll like kill someone with 2 tanks got on the head, knock them out.
Maybe you'll be in charge of like covering up the murder or something at the motel or something.
Yeah, maybe I'll like delete files. Maybe I'll burn stuff like personal files. I don't know. Maybe I'm taking part of it, but Norma's manipulating me. She doesn't really tell me everything. I'm just doing my daily business in the office.
Yeah, secretly you're covering up a murder.
Yeah, rubbing out fingerprints.
Well, you guys probably don't know yet, but maybe you guys can weigh in whether or not you think Norman actually killed Peter at the end of the first season.
Yeah,
I think it's got to be, isn't it? I don't know. We have no idea, but I kind of think it's got to be.
I think it's got to be, but at the same time, I think it would kind of be shocking
like
if
a
it wasn't.
cop-out if it was.
Yeah.
But I'd love it if it wasn't him. But I think it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
This is Bates Motel.
He's got
Probably
to be the one killing people, you know. At some point, it can't just be everybody else.
I guess on the panel they said there'll be more taxidermy this season. So does that mean we're going to see more of your father, and will we see that relationship between the two of you explored more?
I don't know. I don't know. I've only read the first 2 eps, so I'm not sure.
And he's not in those.
I don't know.
How happy or how surprised were you with the success of the first season? We see new shows every year, but not all of them work, so how happy and how surprised were you?
Oh yeah, really ecstatic. I think we knew when we were filming it that it was going to be special, but we didn't realise that it'd be this special. We'd get this much love for it.
Yeah, I think you always kind of hope, you know, while you're filming that something's going to turn out like you see it turning out, and like you hope it's going to turn out. But I guess you're never really sure until you actually see the final product. And then after that, it's hoping that, you know, the fans and you know, just people who watch the show in general, and obviously, you know, the critics and everybody, for that matter, you hope that everybody likes the show. And so it's kind of been obviously just exciting to see that kind of unfold, and and then I mean even to Thieriot getting her Emmy nomination is like for everybody. I think obviously I'm sure she's more excited than anybody, but for the rest of us it's also really exciting because it's kind of rewarding as an actor just to be a part of that, to feel like, well, I mean obviously.
We acted in that scene that she.
Yeah, I mean it's just like. I think like movies and television, like
it's cool. It means so many people are watching it. It's becoming like an industry darling, and people are getting accolades because they're doing really, really just great work, and it's just really humbling.
Were you guys ever worried during filming of season 1 that maybe you wouldn't survive?
Did we know? I think I knew that I was going to survive. Did you know? I think we got told prior. But you're alright.
I knew I was going to survive season 1.
Yeah. But
you kind of never know. I mean,
they might just hate you. Like, I put myself on tape for an audition, and then I got offered the role, so I was thinking, they're going to hate me. They're going to kill me off straight away because they never met me in person. I was like, they're just not going to gel. It's not going to work. But it's fine.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of interesting. You're kind of at the mercy of the writers. It's like at any point in time they can decide that it's your final day. It's like
just come in on the day, like okay, let's see.
It's almost like real life, I guess.
You know what
I mean? You don't really know when your time is going to be, and it could be, your time could be any time, and it's like you're kind of at something or someone's mercy as far as when it's your time, and that's kind of it. So.
One of the things that I really enjoyed about the show and was sort of surprising is that it has a really rich sense of humor. Your interactions with Norma, when Emma had the pot brownie. Did you guys know that was going to be a part of the show, or was that also a pleasant surprise for you?
For me, when I read the first few episodes, you could kind of feel that it was kind of in there. But obviously, like, it's there on paper, but you never know how it's going to come off. So it was neat to see it kind of come to life.
Yeah. When I got, it was just so hard to believe that Emma was going to get stoned. But when I got the script, I just thought this was going to be so much fun, and it was. It really, because there was a lot of dark stuff filmed prior to doing that scene, so it really brought the energies up. Because it was just, we were just, oh my god, we were just laughing the whole way. It was so hard to do just one take because we were just bursting out laughing halfway through. It was really fun. I'm a massive countdown stick.
Can you talk a little bit about the fan reaction? I don't know, if they tell you things in the street, or what has been the experience here?
I don't know if I heard too many things like specifically, but I think like reaction just seems like it's really positive, like overall. Like I think people just say that they really like the show in general. It's probably the most common thing I've heard.
Yeah. And I get people telling me about their trials and with CF and the people that they know that have the disease. So I get quite a lot of that. Like I feel sort of like I've never experienced it or known anyone with CF, but I feel kind of like an advocate for cystic fibrosis now, which is quite strange.
How'd you feel at the panel? Were you a little overwhelmed, or was it?
No, it was fun.
Yeah?
I mean, I like that kind of stuff. It's just fun to kind of see, and hear everybody laughing and clapping and cheering, and it's just like,
You got a wolf whistle. Did you hear that?
A what?
You got a wolf whistle.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, you got it.
It's kind of nice to like. This business can be so crazy, and it's fun to sit back and be able to see how fans react to like this, and you kind of really remember like why we do this, and it's sort of like rejuvenating. You realize like, wow, like this is why I do this.
Yeah.
Because like, I mean, people like this, and coming to Comic-Con and being able to see everybody's reactions, like, for me is a big part of why I'm an actor.
That's cool.
Well, would you guys like to weigh in on Sheriff Romero? I mean, again, they left you kind of in an ambiguous place. We don't know what the motivations of these people really are. You want to kind of guess whether he's genuinely interested in protecting the town, or if he's got some darker side that he's kind of protecting.
I hope he's genuine. Because I'm just like so naive, and I just hope I see the good in everyone.
Yeah.
I just hope he's got people's best interest, and I really want to see. I hope Norm and Sherry Romero get together at one point.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that also.
Yeah,
But I'm like,
rooting for them too.
he's probably the one character that I really don't have figured out. Like, I think that
Oh my
he's
God.
really, like, he's a total wild card. Like, I don't know what to expect from him, and that's pretty cool and exciting.
And Nesta plays it so well. Just
Yeah.
gives nothing away.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, so very cool.
So you're rooting for them to get together.
Yeah. Oh my God,
Yeah.
completely. Who else are you rooting for to get together? Is there anyone else?
I think most people are rooting against Bradley and I getting together.
Yeah.
It seems like that's a pretty.
Chemistry's pretty sizzling hot.
I know, but it seems like that's a pretty big
No.
thing from people. It's like, don't do it.
Maybe for your own safety.
Yeah.
They're a little worried.
For my own safety, I think it would be wise.
I feel like we're putting the brakes on right now.
Yeah. Mhm.
You're like, I want to live a little longer in this town.
Yeah. Like, I like doing this.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks.